Second half of Their Land, Their Blood on Veteran for NextGenWalkthroughs.com. So you can fire the Panzerschreck through the window there. Don't stand too close to the window, because if you miss, you're probably going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
And I'd said before that the last tank appears when you get close enough to this barn and just busts through the door. And I was right about the last tank, but that's the 5th tank, which isn't currently on your map right now. So be prepared for that. When they start to talk, in a second or two, it's gonna bust through that door. Takes 2 rockets to kill it, and from that distance, shouldn't be a big problem. Alright.
Going into the barn with no animals. Is there any animals in this game?
Not that I can think of. There's a dead cow on the ground.
Ooh.
And there's a German on top of it. It kind of reminded me of those pictures from Guantanamo with like the Iraqi prisoners, like the dead bodies, like stacked on top of each other in like sexual positions. Have you didn't hear about that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not the most humane things going on down there.
No, doesn't sound like it.
Or maybe it wasn't Guantanamo, but one of the American prisons for terrorists.
I mean, Americans are known to be just such great people, throwing puppies off cliffs and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that video. That was kind of hilarious. Really hilarious.
You're going straight to hell.
I already knew that. Sorry. So in a second here, your tank's going to explode. Or implode. I'm not sure.
Man, I can't wait for this implosion.
Implosion? There's a couple towers around here. You want to take those out with the rockets if you can, because they have a really good angle on you and they can kill you very quickly. You're going to want to sweep around to the right up here and get behind these trucks. And there's a couple trucks that haven't been blown up yet, so be careful if you see a truck that is not on fire. That means it's
a bomb.
Yeah, an explosion waiting to happen. And if a bad guy throws a grenade at you and it hits that landmine, then you're gonna explode with it. Or implode. I'm still not sure how that works.
Maybe you'll internally combust.
Spontaneously?
Spontaneously, internally.
So you can see I'm checking out that truck. And it's actually pretty detailed. I shot one of the tires and it deflated, which I wasn't expecting, actually.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I always wonder how long that takes, like, a developer to make. Like,
to program in the deflation of a tire.
Yeah.
And the animation.
Is that like an hour or like a day?
Yeah. I bet it's quite a bit of time for something that stupid.
Yeah.
Well, like on a game like Call of Duty, it's not important at all.
Right.
Like I wouldn't have thought twice about it. A game like Grand Theft Auto, yeah, it's pretty important.
Or like the cell phone noise coming over the radio.
Oh, the GSM interference.
Yeah.
That was just an awesome touch. Like,
he was like,
who
you
thought of
gotta
that?
be kidding me.
Do you remember the first time? Like, I remember the first time that happened in GTA 4, and
I
thought it was my cell phone fucking with the TV.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So keep moving up along the right side. And like I've said in other videos, in the Call of Duty games, they don't have a set number of enemies for most of the areas, or like a set amount of time that they will respawn. you have to push forward through their lines. So you have to just kind of take these leaps of faith and hopefully get through the next area and hopefully find the next checkpoint. Which can be frustrating as shit because you're never secure. You're never clear to go to the next area. It's always kind of a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Whether or not you're gonna.
Well, did you take the time to play this on a lower difficulty, or did you just jump into veteran?
I started on veteran. It's veteran.
Veteran. Veteraned.
Veteraned?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like hardened, veteraned.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's still wrong.
Veteran. Stay.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Veterans Day. And there's only going to be one guy in this tower up here. Unfortunately, I don't think the guys respawn up there. I hope I'm not speaking too soon.
Woo!
Yep.
Is it kind of like a Halo sword lunge when you do that? But
no, not as
not
a
as
little
much.
bit. A
Yeah,
little bit.
'cause it looked like you dove at him.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're within a certain range. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It is kind of like a Halo sword lunge. Because it kind of automatically aims it for you and kind of dive at them. But not nearly as much and not as,
It doesn't have to be
bullshit.
red.
Right.
I just hate that nonsense when you and a sword guy hit each other at the same time and it just paralyzes you, and someone comes up behind you and gets a double kill on both of you.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You're thinking of Halo 3.
Yes.
Halo 2 was even worse because the host won.
Oh.
Every time.
Wow.
Every fucking time.
Well, that's awesome if you're the host.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's... Or with the shotgun host.
Oh my god. Shotgun host.
That's how you get your kill tabulate.
Yeah.
So we're almost at the end of the level here. Just a couple more waves of guys to fight through. Just stay to the right. For most of this second half of the level, all the post-tank riding stuff, it just seemed like staying to the right wall, to the right flank was the best way to do it because your teammates kind of stayed on the main road. Road. Roads. And that is the end of the level. As soon as Reznov starts talking like that, you'll see some other Germans running away. And just be sure not to get hit by any of these moving trucks, because I have been killed in situations very close to a checkpoint by my own moving trucks and tanks, which is frustrating as shit.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the level.
From this moment on, every step we take brings us closer to Berlin, closer to victory, closer to revenge. Hurrah!